Howdy guys, how's it going? So look, before we jump right into this old Dragunov class setup, I've been getting a lot of stuff on the old Dragon's Breath 680 on the last video I done for that, and something that's seemed to be a constant on that is the Joe Exotic stuff. But I got one that made me chuckle. A guy commented on kind of in response to a little previous engagement I had with somebody on there. It said, "Bro, next vid, please say the following. Hi cats and kittens, Carol Baskin's new husband here, back with another video." So there you have it, the sentence has been spoken. So with that out of the way, let's hop into this here Dragunov class setup. So we are going to be starting out by going down and throwing on the lightweight suppressor. Really likes the way it sounds, and I really like how it just plays out all together with this weapon. Then scoot on over to the barrel. I've done a lot of testing with this here 510mm compact barrel along with the standard barrel, but I found that this here 660mm extended barrel is definitely the way to go. And you have to, kind of excuse me, I might be sipping on a little bit of that there Jim Beam whiskey. But we're going to be going down, skipping over the under barrel, going down the ammunition, not throwing on a god dang thing there. Going to the stock, though, going down and throwing on the F-Tac Stalker Scout stock, then go down to perk, throwing on sleight of hand. You could potentially, cycle through the sleight of hand and the presence of mind or whatever you feel to be necessary. And then finally, we're going to go to optic, go to the optic and throw on the VOK 3x optic. Now, the reason for this setup, the way that it is, this is really optimized for multiplayer. It would definitely be able to hold its own in Warzone in the event you wanted to actually, go in Warzone and use this setup. But I would recommend sticking with this particular setup for multiplayer only. If any of you guys really want to rock and roll with it in Warzone for an extended period of time and let me know how it works for you, please do. But in Warzone, if you're going to rock a sniper, even if it's this one, you're better off to, use something with a little bit extended range. If you have the ability, you have it unlocked, the AX50 and the HDR is going to do you a lot better. Where this is semi-automatic, it's got a very slow rate of fire, but it also, with this optic on it, plays very much like a marksman rifle. So that's kind of how we got it rocking and rolling at the moment. For a full class rundown before we hop in some shoot house 24/7, we got the old Dragunov in the primary slot setup I just showed you guys. We got the Renetti set up in dual wield burst fashion. We got the perks EOD Ghost and tune up. For the lethal, we got a frag grenade, and for tactical, we got a stun grenade. And it is throwing us into a match, a kill confirmed. We're playing shoot house 24/7. We're hitting this flipping game up about lit as George Jones in his prime, baby. Fingers crossed the match ain't started, or if it has, it ain't started too much. God, it is start. Hello, Jesus Christ! We spawned in watching our best friend get absolutely bodied. Now look, don't hold up too much faith for how well this match is act. Okay, so now look, I have this here dual wield Renetti, and I stick it in your chest cavity, and you're going to come over here and kill me in the head with whatever assault rifle. We just tag team that puss with that guy. I'm over here listing some Tennessee whiskey in the meantime. Now see, the thing is, I kind of figure like this class setup is 157.5% legitimate, but where the Dragunov is kind of a it's the black sheep of the family in terms of weapons, especially the snipers. I mean, it's got its place and it ain't too shabby, but I don't feel like this video is going to get a lot of attention, therefore I'm not really taking this video too seriously in terms of the gameplay. The setup itself is tried and true, but while I am, just enjoying myself, having a chill evening, well, chill night, it's about 2 a.m. Been playing, testing out new things for tomorrow's video. This here video, I could be going, what am I rocking right now? I'm about 1-3. That's what I was thinking. I am 1-3, so that could be, I could end up being 1-30 by the end of this game. This here, class setup still ends up being tried and true more than Alvin and the Chipmunks. But it is what it is. One of my teammates up in here screaming about poor performance, but I joined it. Hello? Okay, we're going to be using the Renetti more than we're using the Dragunov. I could have easily popped that puss with the Dragunov right there, but we're just going to pretend like it didn't happen. I'm sure we're bound at, well, okay, well, that guy's cruise missile hit the roof of the office and just decimated whoever was in there. We got that grenade. We got an assist. My teammates, bro, you can't do nothing when your teammates are going off. Just going in for Betty Jen. My what do you call it? The internet service is also, for some reason, like I said, the thing me and my internet company can't figure out is the fact that the internet is getting worse at nighttime when nobody in the area is using the internet and nobody in the house, including myself, is using the internet other than gaming purposes. But during the day, when everybody and their brother, step cousin is using the internet, I just you know, the ping's fine. But during the night, nobody's on it unless everybody's grandparents is just downloading Pornhub's entire flipping, you know, browser category sections. I mean, I don't know what else could be the case, but we'll just... There it is. Look at that. This right here is going to be a Renetti dual wheel video. Somebody hit me up recently and asked me what the best akimbo class setup would be for, you know, if you're sniping. And I told him, I said either the Renetti dual wield or the GS50, aka the Deagle, in Renetti fashion would be my go-to if you want to just, if you feel the complete urge to really actually use akimbos. I wouldn't recommend it. I much prefer a single handgun, especially with the Renetti, since you got the burst. Like, using the Renetti in the single handgun variation with burst is definitely the way to go. So do that if you can. But if you know you're just a big old nut buster for the old akimbo setup, I don't blame you. It's fun to use. Okay, like I said, don't. This is not like. I'm inebriated. I'm inebriated. Like I'm doing phenomenal in terms of the situation, but I would highly recommend just following the actual class setup for this video and not going along with how the gameplay represents the actual class setup itself. I mean, luckily this game is going to be over right quick, fast, in a hurry. We ain't got to worry about, you know, the end goal. We're gonna look. I mean, it's very possible we're going to end up finishing at the bottom of the leaderboard with all factors considered. My packet loss is flipping surfing a wave. So, the last time I checked, I was headed for the junkyard, but then I was looking at 0-3 right there. So, I mean, I don't know what the game wants me to do. Let's just pop off these 10 rounds. Since this game dropped, I am like about 65.5% sure they nerfed the fire rate on the Dragunov, because I know for a fact from experience that it was faster. But right now, I mean, it shoots so slow that it's almost unusable, and the fact they don't have the ability to like drop in a faster, you know, a faster trigger option, a faster trigger group for this, considering it's a semi-automatic rifle, don't make a lot of sense to me, considering all the variations they've added for like weapon control. Even if they made it a DLC, they could easily make it to where it's available to add in a trigger group for this weapon. But you know, I mean, who am I to criticize the developers of the flip? Oh my, look at that, bro. That's the best stun of 2020. I'm gonna lay down here and eat some bullets real quick from some assault rifles, and you know, we'll just step back, chill for a bit. There's 20 seconds in this game left. I mean, I don't know a whole lot more what they'd want for me to do. Here we go. Look, there it is. It's right. We're going to pretend like I got dual-wheel Dragunovs at the moment and just see, you know, if we can kind of pass that off for the majority of the game. Chill out one of the last 4 seconds, drop, let that gunship, whatever it is, up in the air, pop off a few more rounds. Might as well shoot some of the government's 9mm bullets off while we got an opportunity to. And there you have it, guys. That right there is the best Dragunov class setup in action, with the dual-wheeled Renettis in the secondary class setup. So yeah, as you can tell, this video was pretty much meant to be funny as a joke. Just enjoy the overall video as a whole. If you made it this far, this is what I want you to do. I want you to comment George Jones drinks apple juice. There you go. There you have it. That right there is what I want you to comment. If you're new, be sure to check out my other content because almost like 90% of it's more serious. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share the content with your friends. We done did went and growing at a solid pace. And yeah, guys, just appreciate you watching. And until the next one, adios.